If you got a Cadillac Catera, you do not want to have to replace this piece. Now this one is burnt up. I've already taken it apart. It's trash. And the thing that really sucks about it is this dumb little piece, which is your blower resistor for the heater and air conditioning. You know, it changes the speed of the blower. Over $300 for that resistor. Well, if you've been watching my videos, you know I ain't paying $300 for that resistor. One way or another, I'm going to have a blower working in that car. I just got to come up with a way. I mean, right this minute I could wire it up so it would, I could run it on high, but I wouldn't have any other speeds. I'm going to try to come up with something that I can have low, medium, and high. And I'm definitely not paying $300 to do it. So, let me show you all you got to take out just to change this. Alright, so here's how far you got to go with it. You have to remove the passenger side vent. You have to unbolt the airbag cover. And just put it up out of your way. I didn't have to take the airbag out, luckily. But I had to pull the whole glove box assembly out. And that resistor sits back up in there. You see that? Let's see if I can get something up there pointed out. See that right there? It goes in there. There's your two wires that feed the motor. Here's the other wires that plug into that resistor. Now, I'm going to come up with something. I'm not sure what yet. I may be trying to graft like a S10, you know, another blower controller, and I have an S10 one on hand, so that's why that's my first choice. But it's a pain in the ass to do this, guys. You got to take a lot out. I got the glove box and all that sitting in the back seat. Not a lot of fasteners or nothing that have to come out. It's like 6 or 8 screws. You do have to have some of these Torx bit drivers, you know. Actually, I'll tell you. T30. That's the only one I needed. T30 and a Phillips screwdriver. But I'm going to get back at it. See if I can come up with something. And I'll show you guys the results. However I do it. Alright. So, here's that broken $300 piece. And this piece that's all cut out was originally on there, and it latches in right here, and the same on the other side. It latches into the box. So what I'm going to do is take this nice little cheap S10 one here, and I'm going to mount that into that. I'm going to have to trim it down, but I'm going to mount that into that housing. And then plug that back in where it goes. And I'm losing all of the climate control features doing this, but I don't really care. I'll still be able to adjust the heat between defrost and all that manually. And I gotta add a 3-way toggle switch, so I'll have like low and high on the blower. yeah, it's rigged up, but it'll work. And I'm not destroying anything in the car to do it. I'm not cutting the wires or anything, so if by chance I happen to get a hold of one of these, I can plug it in and everything will be restored. I'll just have a toggle switch in there that I could wire up for something. I don't know what, but something. So you can see that I got this mounted in here now. Wasn't very hard to do. Like I said, this will snap right back in place where it was originally. So that'll work. And it's almost arts and crafts time, boys and girls. That's right. I'm going to super glue or hot glue around this thing just to make sure it's got a decent seal. Alright. Well, it's a little difficult to see, but you see there? That is snapped in place just like the factory one. So that'll work great. Now I just got to make up some connectors like that I can plug in all the factory wiring. That way I'm not cutting any of the factory stuff, and this will all be replaceable. You know, if I ever get my hands on one of them $300 modules. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. I'll show you how it works when I'm done. Alright, so here we go. I got it all back together. You can see the toggle switch I put in. Down would be low, up would be high, middle is off. I also wired in a relay, so say I even had it on high. You hear it's not running now. It won't work unless the key is on. See? So, go ahead and run that. I'm sure you can hear high. I'm sure you can't hear low, but it is blowing. I'll leave it on high. Let this warm up for a few minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.